the vibe that we're ready to go again. So hopefully that's the case. And wait for Cal. You know what? During the break, somehow I lost one of my mics, so me and Cal got to share one. So yeah, Cal's just on his way back here. Got the other camera going and turning it on. And we're going to have the results hopefully soon here. It's 10 to 3. So if you guys could share this live wherever you are. And yeah, let everyone know. Everyone's inboxing me and who won and what's the results. And I don't know what the results are. So there you go. We got the screen up there. I'm going to have to go fix that, obviously. Looks like we got the results here. So I'm going to bring this up big. So everyone's anticipating what's happening here. Looks like they're going to do third vice chief. Third vice chief here is going to be up quick. Waiting for Cal. But yeah, we do have their screen up and ready to rock and roll. I'm going to go fix the screen right now. We're going to have Cal here entertain you for a little bit until we have the final results. So give us a sec.
Wow, looks like they got the sheet on the board there, folks. Yeah, unfortunately, this is the hurry up and wait kind of scenario here at the assembly. And again, people just patiently waiting. People went for a health break. I actually went off and grabbed me and my partner a burger, tied us over here. So hopefully soon. And what we're hearing is they're doing it one ballot at a time, and it's taking a little bit of time, especially for the scrutineers to make sure that they're doing their job right, to make sure that everything is going the way it should. And so with the third vice, it's taking a little more time. Each scrutineer has to see every ballot, make sure that there's no spoiled ballots, things like that. So they're making sure everything is done just right, and it's taking a little bit more time than they figured. So we have to do the same as you and just patiently wait, and we're hoping that we're hearing word. Everybody's kind of filing in at this time and in their places with their smiling brown faces as we all wait patiently to hear the results of the first ballot. I got Nathan on the other side working on our camera feed here as well. Somewhere in the mix on our break there, we've misplaced one of our little head microphones that attached to these cool, nifty iops.ca microphones, and so that could be anywhere at this time in the room or upstairs. We don't know. So we're down to one mic, which is fine. We can still bring you the up to speed here as we go here with IOPS. So they have it on the board there, as you can see. And hopefully we have some results for you. Other than that, there's not much I can report on, other than if you have nothing to do this weekend and you're in Saskatoon, we have the Spirit of Our Nation celebration brought forward by the Federation of Sovereign Indigenous Nations powwow. SaskTel Center, Credit Union Center, whatever you call it these days. Come and check it out. Grand entry at 7. Full day Saturday, 2 grand entries, and I believe they go with 1 on Sunday. So come and check that out if you're in the vicinity. Of course, if you can't make it out to the powwow, check out iops.ca on YouTube, iops.ca on Facebook, and Nathan will be doing the live presentation. I'll be helping out the MC duties as well, helping out Nathan do some interviews in the meantime and in between time. Everybody's flagging their people, so it should get exciting here momentarily. Still, again, for those that are just joining us, it's first ballot results. We have
Thank you.
Sparkly.
Hello, how are you? Good. A lot of people coming to check out the things. Come and check out the results. Chief, there's 2 running for those you don't know, Bobby Cameron, Ali Bear, former third vice chief, and then, of course, Bobby, Chief Bobby Cameron, the incumbent. Two of them in that for chief. First vice, the incumbent, Vice Chief Pratt, David Pratt, Jocelyn Cameron. Two in that ballot. And the third vice chief, and I'll go through the list here. Clearwater Dene Nation, Willis Janvier, Red Earth, Fabian Head, Muskeg Lake, Orin Grey Eyes, Reg Belrose, Muskowgun, Wally Burns, James Smith, Haley Rose, Mosquito, Grizzly Bears Head, Lean Man First Nation. So those are the 6 for third vice. That's where most of the interest is here. It's going to be pretty cut and dried for chief and first. You know, there's going to be a winner after the first ballot for those. It's going to get interesting there for the third vice position, which will be most likely a second ballot.
So I hope that's good enough, you guys. I'm going to take off one of these things here so everyone can see the screen. There you go. A little bit better. So there we go. We got Reginald Belrose, Wally Burns, Orin Grey Eyes, Fabian Head, Willis Janvier, and Haley Rose, all vying for the third vice chief spot that is open. And like I said, you guys, before we misplaced one of my
Clearly custom microphones.
yes. So it is what it is. Can't do nothing much right now. We're gonna take that back there, but clearly everyone's excited here right now. I heard a lot. Actually, people went home. It's Halloween today. A lot of people want to get with their children, their grandchildren. But so those that are tuning in, I hope you guys get home safe to your home fires, and yeah.
Wow, Halloween and all the chiefs and councilors are in Saskatoon. They bought about $1,000 worth of candy at home. Somebody's got to hand it out.
Exactly, yeah. So big night tonight, obviously, for FSIN here and Halloween, and all the kids are going to be out there. Now we got to fight over this mic here.
If there's no leadership at those houses, don't egg leadership's house. They're at the assembly trying to pick a chief and vice chiefs over here.
They're here voting on behalf of the people here. So a lot of people going on right here that are sitting down here. Everyone is really, really excited to see who's going to be the chief here for 2024. Also the second vice chief, or sorry, it's chief, then first vice chief, and then third vice chief. So we're just waiting here. We got the screen up there on this side.
It looks like they're going to start with third vice first because it's on the screen. I'm guessing again, folks. So it could be a third vice results. Again, we don't know for sure, but it's on the screen, so I'm assuming. And you know what they say about assuming. But then, yeah, I would go first vice, and then it would go chief. And we got Mr. Speaker throwing out some humor to keep the crowd at bay.
What's your vibe right now, man? You anticipating like everyone else here? You know, this feeling here. You know what we're gonna do? You hold it.
Okay.
And then.
You know, the vibe I got just from the break there and outside is, you know, it is what it is. We got to wait. But there is some concern with votes going home, people heading out. So I think a lot of the bands are encouraging the voters to stay as long as they can. You know, people got to go, you got to go. But, I mean, it can sway a vote. It has in the past. You know, a big chunk of your votes leave. And then it goes to a second and then possibly a third ballot. We don't know, right?
And you're predicting that just because there are 6 running, that you think that we're going to go to at least a second ballot for the third?
My prediction is we're going to go to a second ballot for third vice chief. They're going to drop 3 at the bottom. So those 3 will go lobby around here, and they will vote again for the second, and then they need 50 plus 1 is what I understand. I also heard from a couple leadership, and I'd have to get the particulars on it. Could be 60 plus 1, but I think it's 50. I heard from a couple counselors. Again, They threw it out there. I'm just throwing it to the people. I didn't really want to go bother. Everybody back there is busy working and counting and scrutineering, so I didn't want to throw a horseshoe in the mix, but I think it's 50 plus 1.
Yeah, that sounds more reasonable. 60 plus one. That's a lot. As long as you, I think, is obviously you got 50 plus one, you're good to go. So we're still waiting here. You guys got the 6 up there that are running for third, and we're just waiting. I decided to hit the live button because I just seen the crowd coming in, and it's been an hour already. So we're waiting. People were texting, and we didn't know the answer. So you guys share this, whether you're watching it on YouTube or Facebook, share it wherever you are. One thing I do want to say, if you guys were watching before, Simon Bird was on here talking about the Indian class action suit, Indian boarding homes class action suits. So I showed you that group on Facebook. It's called Indigenous Class Action. Go on there. There's about 29,000 people. So I do run that group, and I'm going to bring Simon Bird on there, and he's going to do a live podcast with me, an interview. So if you guys have any questions or concerns about that, about the Indian boarding homes class action suit, you guys can talk to him there, and he'll answer all your questions. So on Facebook only, it's called the Indigenous Class Action. Indigenous Class Action. There's about 29,000 people on there, so you'll be able to know that's the right group. And yeah, we'll be bringing Simon Bird on there, who's actually getting out to the community members and letting everyone know about this class action. And everyone who's got questions about it can talk to him and ask every question that you need to know. I have no idea about it, so that's why I'm kind of curious too, as who would qualify. So even if you don't think you qualify, I think you should tune in anyway and check it out. So we're going to have a quick interview here. Hold on.
No, I don't have the
Or no?
interview, but I have talked to Chief Peg, and so the way the format goes, it's not 50 plus or 60 plus. So say if Nathan's leading and I'm in second, and it's more than 5% of the vote.
5%?
Yeah, or under 4%. Then me and you would go for a second ballot only. The others wouldn't. That's the best way he could explain it to me. So I think before it was the 50 plus 1. I think it's a different format now. So again, we'd have to have the particulars on it. I asked Chief Pagan to come out, but he said, I'll explain it to you best I can. That's the best way I can explain it to you. Yeah, it's a toughie.
So yeah, like I said, yeah, there you go. There's what we know anyway here as broadcasters here on IOPS to get you as much knowledge as you can. So we're waiting. But going back to the Indian boarding homes class action suit, like I said, you guys go to that group on Facebook only. Indigenous class action, it's called.
Oh, they're coming.
Oh, here we go. Hold on here.
Oh, no, those are some young guys.
Oh,
He said, there they come, but he's talking about some young lads that
Got-
they're promoting. So.
got all excited here, man. Here we go.
Yeah.
I'm actually supposed to be on my way back to North
That's
Balford.
Interesting what Chief Pagan, for those you don't know, it's Chief Todd Pagan. He's from the Pasqua Nation. He's very fluent in the protocols of the assembly here, longtime chief, and yeah, that's what he explained to me. So it's over 5%, under 4%. Harry and Lloyd, figure it out. Yeah, that LaValle boy, I don't know. Big Daddy, back alley. They're always chiming in. He's one of our
Biggest fan.
longtime listeners.
Yeah. One of the biggest fans of IOPS.
Yeah. The thing with Big Daddy, hockey-wise, cheers for any team under. Listen, whoever's winning, that's who we cheers for. Us, we only Calgary. That's it. One cup. It is what it is. We love him, and we're sticking with him. LaValle, his team could be out. He'll be with the Winnipeg Jets next week. We don't know.
There we go. You guys, that's why we like doing this. You guys put in the comments here. We can chat along with you and have some fun here because that's what it's about. Bring a little bit of humor here. And while we're here in this tense situation here at FSIN elections here. So I don't know what is going on. I do not, what's that saying? I do not even know how.
I can't even know what to know.
I can't even know what to know right now. I can't even know what to know. As we all eagerly wait the election results. So they're going to do the third first. I think, obviously, because that's up.
Well, we're trying to keep things rolling here, keeping our viewers happy. Like we got Henry Bosk, RFP, counselors chiming in. There's a lot of people that are actually chiming in on their phones and listening in. So I talked to a lot of our. Yeah. I seen some guys just walked in out from Soto. Hey, we've been listening to you guys last couple of days. So it's nice to get the feedback. So a lot of people chiming in. And like I said, it's, we're trying to buy us some time, trying to make it humorous as well as informational. Mr. Speaker is doing the same thing up there, but he's got the whole crowd at the palm of his hand. So he's kind of storytelling, which is good. But
you can only do so much because it's the same thing. Our minds are all like, when are these results going to be in? It's like waiting to see if you're going to have a boy or a girl here. We're just waiting here. We don't know.
I wouldn't use that kind of language, Nathan, especially since you are engaged and stuff like that. No, I'm just kidding. But I would say it's like watching paint dry.
Yeah, right now it's we're watching people walk by. We need to get an interview, actually.
I can find somebody.
Yeah, we're gonna get Callie to get us an interview. Hey Isidore, how you doing? Lance McNabb there had a good interview as well yesterday. Nelson Watek Danse. Barrel Bear, you guys should give us a little jig. Hey, maybe. There's a jig. There you go. Best as I can do. What else we got? Well, where's your guys' traditional attire? This weekend we'll be ripping at the FSIN Power. You guys, I will be live streaming there this weekend. Starting tomorrow, grand entry is at 7, so tune into that. FSIN Powwow will be live streamed live on IOPS. Cal will be emceeing. I'll be live streaming. It'll be a good weekend, so. Watching all the way from Fort Capel. What did he say about kissing a cow? Geese a cow. I think we might have got an interview here. Nobody?
Nathan. We have some visitors from New Zealand. They're actors. They're actors. They just walked in. I'm going to try to bring them over.
All right, ready to go. We're going to get some Maori here. I think probably Maori here. I actually lived in Maori. I actually lived in New Zealand there in 2006 to 7, and I went on an Indigenous program exchange, they called it. So, yeah. Love the suit jacket, bro. Me or Cal? Yeah, I went and spent some cows and plows. Got a few. If there's... Put this up there. If there's a difference of 5% between the top two, they go to a second ballot. Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. Watching from First Nations University campus, student lounge. Joey, good job, boys. Oh, we got some Maoris here. Kia ora.
Kia ora.
I used to live in Rotorua with the Tates. Maori Ora Kingi, the late Maori Ora Kingi was my adopted father.
Oh,
Yeah,
we're
so
from
kia ora.
Rotorua.
Yeah. Oh, are you? Kia ora.
Yes, they are relations.
Tawai Whakara Tate, late Maori Kingi's daughter.
Yes.
That's my adopted sister. I named my daughter after her.
What did you name your daughter exactly?
Tawai.
Tawai.
I shortened it because I didn't want to say Tawai Whakara. It's different here in Canada, so if we just said Tawai.
Oh,
Yeah. So anyway, kia ora.
Kia ora.
Kia
And,
ora.
how
So-
long were you in Rotorua for?
2006 to 2007.
Wow.
Yeah, I lived there. Yeah, it's. I still keep in touch with them, and yeah. Eva Tate.
Did you
Yes.
say you named your daughter? Sorry.
No, come in. No, come in here. Come in here. No, yeah, I named my daughter after the family. You know, they adopted me in when we were there. So anyway, let's introduce yourself really quick. Who am I talking to?
I'm Peter B. Curtis. I'm the producer of the film Ka Whawhai Tonu, Struggle Without End. And Ngā Huia here is one of our actors.
Oh, nice.
Kia ora, e te whānau. My name's Ngā Huia Kopa, and We actually invited here by Eleanor and Big Tony to show our feature film, all our Indigenous film, all the way from Aotearoa, New Zealand, 95% in our native language, and I play my grandmother in the film. So yeah, and I'm here to keep these ones in check too. So.
When I was living in New Zealand, I was actually starting to pick up your guys' language a little bit, right? Because, 2006, a long time ago when I was there, I was just a wee guy. But I was so impressed of how you guys were so far ahead in regaining your culture and your language. Going into a school, I remember as soon as we crossed this line, no more Pakeha language, they said. It's all Aotearoa, right?
Maori,
Right,
yes.
Maori. And I was like, wow. Like, we go in and we just shut up and listen. And it made us pick up the language. So, how's that going in terms of, like, where everyone's with the language?
Well, our film is the first feature film in the history of our country, in fact the world, to tell of our New Zealand history from a Māori perspective in our language. So it's about 95% in Te Reo Māori. And so we've got a lot of our young children out of our kura kaupapa, which are the schools that teach the language, to come and play parts in the film. And so everybody who's in the film mostly speak Māori. So, and we had a lot of help from language experts to get the dialects. So we have about 4 different dialects in the film, and those dialects, no one's paid this much attention to ensuring quality dialect is used in the film like this.
And that's such a big thing, going, as well here as we're trying to revive the language, right? We have a lot of podcasts. Actually, my good friend who is running, he speaks the Dene language, and he speaks in the Dene and does a podcast. And just to see it revive everywhere, How was it playing in that movie, to be able to speak it and just be part of it?
Well, I think, and I'm a school teacher. School teacher, teach all age groups. So being able to speak in our own language, I think a key one in language revitalization is to be able to teach through all age groups. But this film is also a celebration of the hard work that our ancestors have put through since the colonization. On our ancestors' fight in order for our language and our customs to remain in our today's society. So all of the kids, we've grown up with all these stories with our ancestors' stories, and this film is a true event, but told from our own Indigenous Māori eyes and experiences. And everybody in the film, to be able to get to that point of 160 years of work that our ancestors have generated, and for us to be fluent speakers, our generation to be fluent, and those for us to carry the beacon of light, we need to share that with our Indigenous brothers and sisters and show the world that it's possible for Dene, for Cree, for Soto. It's possible, and that's why our connections, why we're here today. So we keep those, to build, rekindle those fires and that hope for us as Indigenous Native people, that it's time for our stories to be told in our language, through our eyes and our perspectives and our narratives. So, yeah, that's one of the blessings, a lot of blessings that our ancestors have left.
One thing I noticed big time is, really quick, what is the link to the film from the New Zealand Indigenous brothers and sisters?
Just under 2 hours.
Is the link? Is there?
There's no link. It's still yet to come out in theatres, but there's a link on YouTube. If you call Kawhawhai Tonu, and you can see the trailer.
You got to spell that out in Canada.
Yeah. See, there it is there. See? K-A.
There. Yeah, come a little closer here just so they can see what it says. Stick the Maori chest out. Do that.
So it means, ka whawhai tonu mātou ake ake, we will fight forever and ever and ever, which is what we have to do for, at the time, the physical fighting, and now it's about fighting for our language, fighting for our culture, fighting for our survival, fighting for our children, our grandchildren and their grandchildren's grandchildren. We have to keep fighting because, the colonised society that we live in and you live in, they won't get it, they won't want to get it, they just don't want us to prosper, because if they think if we prosper, they lose. So we have to fight for every little bit, and it's This was said back in 1864 by our chief Rewi. Ka whawha tonu mātou ake, ake, ake. So we hold his words because that's what we still have to do. Fighting in politics, fighting in parliament, fighting everywhere to keep our ancestors, what they've passed down to us, alive and never lose it.
One thing I noticed when I was in Aotearoa, how you guys are just similar to us, right? The big whānau you had, the iwi, right, is the main thing. Yeah, so we were staying with the tuhoi, right? And yeah. And just how similar everything is. Like, you know, you have your kukum and mushum, like it's like the heart of the family. And we stayed in the marae's, and that was a opener to me. Because marae, you guys, is, how do you explain it? Like a big house. It's a big village, and everyone goes there. The whānau is family, and it'd be like they all go in there and they all sleep on the ground. Right? You still do that?
Yes, we
Yeah,
still do.
Yeah, so,
But we've got mattresses now.
yeah, well, no, we were on mattresses when I was in there. But I mean, it was like there was probably 100 of us in there, and I couldn't get over it. I was like, is this real? Is this happening? You know, but it was nice to be immersed in it. But I noticed just how you guys are like us, your humor, everything is just the same, except they sing beautifully. We sing beautifully when we sing the drum and the round dance, but you know, you guys are just jamming out. And I swear, all you guys have such a beautiful voice. Is there a lot of singing in the movie?
There's traditional singing, but no, not the modern style singing.
Yeah.
Because it's set in 1864, and we used modern day style music to help revitalize our language and our culture. So it was a tool to get people back to speaking our language. You know, we've got to use every tool we can to keep our language alive.
You know, just going forward, you know, what's the reaction so far of you guys showing this movie? Obviously, it's probably pretty big, but I mean, has it been released back home?
It was released back in April and June. And the response, first and foremost, when our own people, our own tribes are impressed, and they're leaving with smiles and with hope and with a lot of dignity and pride, then you know your own tribe are happy, then that's the ultimate. Now we can go reach out further, which has been a huge response we've received from a lot of the tribes. And you talked about tuhoi, spending time with tuhoi. They're actually one of the main focus within the film. So it'll be great for you and hopefully we can get it over in here sometime. But yeah, so that
It was
was
the number one New Zealand film in New Zealand for 2024. So the box office number one. So we're yet to get it into the States and to Canada. So we're still working to find distributors so we can get it into theatres here.
Well, is there anything you guys want to say as you're witnessing our election here at FSIN? Do you guys have this kind of thing in Rotorua?
No.
It's the Maori party you guys have, eh?
Yeah, we're part of the main politics, so we have our own Māori party. But within our own tribal, we don't have elections per se. The people who lead our tribes will show themselves because they end up on what we call our paipai, which is the speaker's seat, because we're a very oral culture, and so speaking at official engagements, at our funerals, when there's important groups coming along, the best speakers, they end up being our leaders, and so having really good command of our language and our culture is the first criteria for leading our people, and so they turn up in those what we call paipai, and so we don't have a voting system like this. This is interesting to see. One of the things that we're doing back in New Zealand is identifying what part of our lives and what processes and systems that we're running currently come from colonisation. And this is a big focus to actually realise how much colonisation has taken over and the church has had a big part in destroying our language and our culture. And so understanding how to remove those obstacles that are still sitting there that we're not actually aware of now because we've been doing it for so long. And so looking at this voting system, you know, I'd be interested to find out how much is this a colonial process as opposed to your traditional ways of finding your leadership. but you're forced into doing things together because I understand your tribes have all had to come together just to survive. So you've got to find a system, but we would love to see how you could do that without government interference. How would you do it without it? Without people putting money as an incentive to do what they want you to do. It's interesting, but we're all in that journey.
One of the guys you met yesterday was your MC was my cousin Sheldon there.
Oh, Sheldon, yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
so it's
yeah,
my
you're
cousin
right.
there. He's in there. He's watching. So he'd be like one of our leaders because he was our chief on our reserve, but he's like a born leader, right? So I mean,
Yes.
he'd be our guy. What you guys were talking about, there's still that natural, I guess, selection. Where you're kind of just gravitated towards. Okay, you're leading us, right? But he's there, our leader. I always say so. Well, is there anything you guys want to do?
Sheldon.
Kia ora. Kia ora. Yeah. He lived actually in New Zealand as well.
Yes, yeah.
It was him, and he lived in Wellington, and then his sister went next, and she lived in Rotorua, and then I went after. So it was like, yeah.
This is not a coincidence.
Right?
We've been
Yeah,
meeting
no,
each other.
that's right. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's such a small world, yeah. But yeah, I want you guys to. I'm not going to keep you too long. I want you guys to go enjoy it, meet everybody, and kia ora for coming here. And it's. I always love meeting the Maori people, because it's just like, when I'm around you, it's like I miss home back there because it was so home to me. So anyway, I want to say thank you guys again. Kia ora,
Thank you.
kia ora,
Thank
kia
you
ora,
so
kia ora.
I love hearing our language.
I'm not Dene. He's Dene there, and he's the one running. I'm Cree.
You're great. How do we say thank you?
Hi hi.
Hi, hi.
Hi, yeah.
Hi.
Hi, hi. Hi, nana naskumin. Yeah, tena kwe. Che, that's right. Remember that one? All right, you guys, there we go. Our Maori brothers and sisters here. We're going to head back to the, yeah, Dasanam Dene. Elana te. So there we go. We're still waiting for the results there. Our Maori brothers and sisters there. We're here. You guys check their film out. It is. They said they're coming here. It's promoting their language. 95% in trio. It's such a beautiful thing to see. Man, I was almost tearing up because I missed my whānau back home in Rotorua. There, it's powerful. So yeah, good thing, Kaz Shell, you're watching and you did MC. I remember seeing that. So it's pretty cool. So we're back here. We're still waiting for the live results here. It is 3:20 p.m. We are still live. Someone is touching my camera. It's moving around. Hopefully they don't move it too much. Candace. I'm still live. But yeah, we're just waiting here, you guys. So that was an awesome interview, man. So awesome to meet I'm going to get actually a quick picture. Hey, can I get a picture of you guys? Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, leave him alone.
Hey, how you doing, bro? Hey,
This
man.
is Mike.
Hey,
He's the
nice to meet
director.
you. I'll take a meet you. You look like a director.
He's the man.
All right, let's right here.
You want it this way or this way?
Yeah, that way.
I'm just reading your text.
Thank you, guys. Good. Appreciate it.
Lovely to meet you.
Yeah,
Where's
check out
Lost Deer?
IOPS, IOPPS, on Facebook or YouTube. We're live right now on YouTube.
Okay.
We interviewed some other Maori brothers and sisters that were down here before.
Oh.
IOPPS. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, so we're live right now. Yeah, so you can see us live. So yeah, you guys, we're waiting for the results here. Yeah, that's live right there. Still waiting for the results. Let's see what you guys are up to in the comments. Where are we watching from? I see Ottawa. A lot of people here obviously might even be here. Share more and check out this comment if you guys are watching on Facebook or if you're... Yeah, check that out. That's I think the trailer, right, Share Morin of the movie. So check that out. Type that into the YouTube search bar and see if you can check what that movie's at. Let's see who else. Dustin Fiddler. I hope you're doing good, brother. Hope, I think you moved down east. Luke George, so powerful and so far ahead of us. I spent a week in New Zealand over a year ago. Right on, brother. Tracy LaValle watching all the way from Ottawa, paying attention to my home territory, First Nations politics. Let's see. Waylon Arcan, good luck tomorrow, Monday, brother. He's running for Moosomin First Nations Chief and Council. He's running for council. Kimberly watching all the way from Carry the Kettle. RYP Mechanical, who just won #1 Indigenous Entrepreneur of the Year. Congratulations, brother. You guys check him out, RYP Mechanical on Facebook. Lance says we're almost to the medicine line. Chelsea LaRose tuning in from Saskatoon. Landon Sasakamoose all the way from Cypress Hills. Mike Adjacute. Regina, great job, guys. Thank you for providing this service. No problem. Peggy's watching from Saskatoon. Little Pine, Clint Jacosis. Dustin Dopway, and thank you, bro. Living out in Toronto now. Appreciate the stream because it feels like I'm there for the excitement. Yeah, right on, you guys. I'm appreciative. And we're keeping it good and, and a positive spin on it. Everything's good with me, Dustin. Thank you. Diane LM watching from Saskatoon. Stanley Roberts, Larange left after I voted this AM. Yeah, you guys have a long drive back. Cousin Kristen watching from Crimetown. Leona Cameron, what are the results? We are still waiting for the results as well. Gage Jack waiting for Papa David Pratt's results in Yorkton. Rebecca Swiftwolf watching from Moosomin First Nation as their elections are on Monday, which I will be streaming. So you guys, if you're from Moosomin and you want to watch the elections live, I will be streaming them live here on IOPS. Tony Stevenson watching from Regina. Never mind. So we're going to get Cal here. He's going to take over.
Hey, guys. Man, oh, man. The perks of being at the assembly. I just scored some dry elk meat. So everybody's still being patient, right on, chiming in. Carrie Gladue tuning in for Sherwood Park, Alberta. Great coverage, cuz. And Gina Lorraine here in Lloydminster. So people kind of chiming in from near and far. Corey Bugler, how's it doing, my friend? Good luck, candidates. Couldn't make it today. Oh. Kunis is chiming in there from Toontown. Hello, my girl. Vince Ermine chiming in there. How's it going, bro? Watching from Muskowgan. Moosomin chiming in. Right on, a lot of people. What, Leona Cameron, what were the results? For those of you just joining in, no results thus far. Everybody's, everyone's patiently waiting, watching live from Crime Town. Some NBs. I don't think they call it Crime Town anymore. I think it's been getting better. So Stanley Roberts joining in. Left after I voted this morning. So that's one of the things going on too. Like some people have to travel, but after talking with some of the veteran leadership that are here, I understand if it goes to a second ballot and a third vice chief position, that's as far as it will go. And they'll find a result after. And what I understand, and don't quote me on it, of course, but I think it'll be those top two that'll move forward. That'll be the second, unless it's a clear winner. So that's what I'm understanding. Yeah, and scored some elk meat out there. Candidates are handing out goodies. Dry meat.
We're fighting over the mic here, man.
I thought you wanted my dry meat. But if you did, it's right here. Matches your coat. That's dry meat color. Dry meat maroon.
Sandy Brown. Are you
Anyway, it was nice to go back. We'll go back to the Maori brothers and sisters there. You know, with their movie. It was really nice to meet them. They're from Rotorua, where I lived in New Zealand, and they knew the family.
You did your
It was called an Indigenous exchange program back in the day, 2006. Sheldon was he was actually watching right now. He was the first one to go, and he lived in Wellington. And then I think about 6, 7, 8 months later, Melissa went, and then after her, I went. Selden. Uncle Selton. So yeah.
If Sheldon's still watching out there, I've got 4 skates and I'm ready for Masters. Putting it out there.
Wave to the granddaughter.
Says hi, Papa. There's my granddaughter.
Yeah.
Hey, baby. Papa Cow.
Yeah, all the way from Sweetgrass First Nation, about to sign their cows and plows and be happy campers soon. A lot of cows and plows going out. I think who's getting theirs? Mooseman? I can't remember, but a lot of
Lance McNabb's chiming in there too.
Take
a
a
bite
bite.
of his dry meat. Want some, bro?
bro, you missed it, man. You missed that one. Lance, I think caught on.
Want some of my dry meat?
Yeah. But yeah, so the jokes are still cracking up front. We are still waiting. We are still waiting for the thing. It is 3:30 right now.
Vince Ermine's chiming in. They know
Buster
my knee's
move,
back.
grass
I'm back on
down.
hockey. I'm back dancing. Crazy Leg is back.
Yeah,
Coming
see,
to a power near you.
tomorrow actually.
Coming to an arena near you. Sometimes I'll tell you, I have a long wingspan with a hockey stick. The pass wouldn't even be for me, and I'd intercept that from Sheldon. Get a dirty stink eye, but I'd catch that puck.
Has the great words from Emery Burning Grass. The past is the past. We are not there anymore. We are here in the present. So starting tomorrow during Intertribal, I want to call you out and I want to see a few moves.
No,
There, look at
I said coming to a power near you.
which is tomorrow, and you're gonna be there.
25.
Ah, look at this guy here.
I can't MC and dance. I mean, I could, but
Yeah, you did. You remember you went viral with the Saskatchewan Rough Riders when you're
Oh, yeah, I did
showing
that.
them how to do the Intertribal.
Well, speaking of the Rough Riders, they're in a big matchup this weekend.
Are they?
Yeah, it's a playoff game.
Yeah, nice. Sturgeon Lake, Boysa, cows and plow, steak time. Hey.
Ermine chiming in again. Right on, partner.
Tracy the Valley, I spent time in New Zealand, Wellington, Rotorua, Auckland, beautiful people. You're right there, just like, yeah, they're, you guys, I'm going to tell you right now, if you ever have a chance to go to New Zealand, go there. The Maori people will take you in. It's the vibe there, and the whānau is called family down there, and you will just be welcome with open arms. And try not to do, if you're going there even just for 2 weeks, try not to do the touristy thing. Get in there and go meet a Maori family. I swear you guys,
Go to
they'll-
the nations.
yeah, they will invite you in, and it's such a loving, warming feeling there. And you guys just met them here. You know, they're just amazing people. So yeah, tell us a story, Cal. We don't want to hear about his 4-time Indian Stanley Cup stories.
In 2 different decades, I might add.
What else we got?
1900s and then a couple in Y2K.
Frankie Shane, good commenting, guys. Hi, Frank. Lance, you know what could be cool, guys? Mic up the dancers, mic up the hockey players. I was actually going to think of miking up the dancers tomorrow and this weekend, but I lost one, so I'll actually go buy. Lance, Lance, let us know in the comments if you're going to come to that powwow, because if you are, let's mic you up.
Up close and personal
Yeah.
with Lance Pugamaha
Yeah.
McNabb, counselor.
My top 4 chicken dancer.
Oh, he made the top 4.
Top
Lance.
4, man. Top 4. Yeah. He's a good. The other one there is. He's worth. Oh, what is his name? He used to worth FHQ.
He must be 5th on your
Benjo.
list.
Benjo.
Oh, okay.
Thomas Benjo. He's another good chicken dancer.
Robert Severide, my bro, how are you?
Yeah, hearing us all
Cody
gassed
First
out.
Nation, right on, buddy. You're gonna be out there? We'll see you there, my friend.
Yeah, so it's if you guys want to get the power vibe and you can't be there, IOPS will be live, and Cal will be on the mic there. Who else is emceeing with you?
There's me and Sanford and one more. And yeah, when I'm not up there on the stage, you know, I'll help out with IOPS and certainly try and get everybody involved, dancers, elders, visitors, spectators. So if you see us around, come and say hi to Nathan, come say hi to me, and we'll have a chat. And it's always nice to bring different facets of every Indigenous person everywhere, at any level. Everybody matters. So we want to hear from you. Come check us out at the powwow.
Counselor Judge Cody, shout out to Cody First Nation. Yes, you guys, we actually live streamed their powwow. Cal was there as well. Their traditional powwow. Man, that was a hot one
It
there.
was hot,
Yeah.
but you know what I liked about Cody Powwow? Robert's obviously from there, former leadership as well, but everybody got involved. Everybody wanted those rodeo days, sports days, the powwow. To everybody, they were great hosts. They wanted everybody to enjoy themselves. We were just happy to be a part of it. We took in the rodeo. We had the eye in the sky.
The drone, yeah.
The IOPS
And
drones
and
that
that,
play.
and then the rodeo is where if you guys are on TikTok or anything to do with Emery Burning Grass, you've seen what happened out there. It was all fun. It was just a good vibe. Big shout out to Cody First Nation for doing that.
There's two rodeos I like. That one was awesome, as well Soto. And then what the cool part about both of those rodeos, they get local cowboys involved. And one of the unique things that they had in Cody was the cow milking, wild cow milking.
Oh, yeah.
And I have to give a shout out to the Brass family because they were cool. They had a little towel they threw over that cow's head, and sure enough, they filled up that jar. And then you got to race to the finish line. You got to have some milk in the jar, and you know what? The crowd was full, and it was a hot day, but everybody had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Oh man, I got nothing to say right here.
Crazy Legs, mic up my wife again. Please keep your dry meat in your pocket during the powwow. Hey, lots of dry meat to go around. It's the season.
What a conference here. Right there.
Okay, we got announcements here. If you want to go to the Healing the Warrior Within Health Conference, November 13th and 14th, Doubletree in Regina. Also, Reclaiming Our Spirit Addictions in Recovery Conference, December 2nd and 3rd, 2024, Edmonton Inn. Call 877-295-8668 or check out our comments here on IOPS Live. Also, for any of you NADAP workers out there, SIT is offering a conference Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday next week. So get a hold of our people at SIT and register if you're in the NADAP program.
Hopefully the Sens Cup are back there. If they are watching, hey, we're available. If you guys are having any kind of tournament or anything and you do want it live streamed and you want to get a hold of us, we are ready to rock and roll. Cal and myself will be there. If Willie gets in, he'll be there as a guest, maybe one game, but if not, he'll be along with us. So, yeah, big shout out to anyone that wants to have their stuff live stream, any of their events. Me and Cal are here at your guys' service.
Randall Thomas chiming in. If they're done, I say no, they're not. Everybody's still waiting, so we're just filling in time. If there are some events that some of our visitors out there, it's IOPS, Indigenous Opportunities, any opportunities out there or events that you have, we're certainly able to announce those right now as we're filling a lot of time in here. Everybody's kind of just listening to the speaker, and we're doing our thing live here. I want to hand you off to Nathan Gieskow, and I'm going to try to find us another interview there, partner.
All right, my man, do what you got to do. I don't think Cal was realizing what he was saying and doing, so that's why I was laughing and I had to kind of move off the screen. Hey, we're live, man. You got to just go with it. Sometimes it's hard to keep a straight face here. Who's the better singer? I can't sing, man. I suck. Key Sports Days next year, yeah. Is that Key Scoos or Key Reserve? Let us know. Let us know. Yeah, like Cal was saying. Get over here. Come on. Get over here. One time. Got the brother Derek Rope here. How you doing, brother?
Hey, bro, how are you?
Want to introduce yourself?
I'm Derek Rope from Pasco First Nation.
So you're enjoying this, the vibe here at FSIN?
Yeah, I think elections are always a great thing. I mean, you get people talking, learning about new issues, solutions, that kind of stuff. I think it's always elections are a good time to stimulate people's growth and looking for innovation, creativity, and how we work together, come together as nations.
Vote Derek 2026 here. Eh? So I wanted to bring you on here really quick. If you guys don't know who Derek Rope is, we used to work with each other, Kayas, but really one of the things you're doing, well, a couple of things. He's very involved with youth sports here. You want to tell us about that?
Yeah, we have a track and field program called Saskatchewan Aboriginal Track and Field, as well as Running Wild Athletics, which is our club. So we work with communities and help them bring track and field to their communities, but work and develop coaches so that it's sustainable, and then ultimately athletes. We know our Olympians are out there.
Yeah, man. There's so many awesome Indigenous athletes. Hence, one of the things we like to do on IOPS when we're streaming, is like showcase our people, and you're doing that as well as with your sports.
Absolutely. I think it's a new partnership we're really excited about is with Oskayak High School here in Saskatoon. So it just started this year and bringing track and field into their programming, and it's really awesome. So yeah, we're excited to see that we had a young guy, Landon Gopher, came 11th this year at provincials, first time running. So so it's going to be fun to see the growth this year.
The other thing I wanted to bring up really quick too, and I don't know if you can talk about it, but stop me if you can, is your program there we were talking about there, the housing and all the. Can you mention that? All right, let's tell us about it.
Okay, so we have a suite of software that we developed over the past 6 years, but it's software that's helping nations run their operations. So it's a housing management software. Everything is web-based. We have HR software, we have land management software, member registry software. So everything that is helps the different departments within the nations kind of manage the work, streamline processes, and make efficiencies in reporting.
Makes everything easier, as you know, a lot of our nations on this and within Saskatchewan, a lot are starting to get technologically, it's a hard word, technologically advanced, where a lot are still kind of doing the old ways, right? So, what you're doing, I think, is kind of speeding up their process and just making it easier for everyone to communicate.
Yeah, it's definitely looking at everything that we build has been built by the end user. So we worked with member registry clerks, we worked with housing directors to actually build it. So we do everything based on the relevancy to communities and how they need it to be built. Ultimately, the reporting processes, yes, they're going to have to report to funders, but how do we make it that it's First Nations built, First Nations owned and operated, and from the brain trust of our workers that are tasked with those portfolios on reserve.
Well, that's awesome, man. Congratulations to everything you do. If you guys don't know Derek Rope, get a hold of him. And a guy of multi-talents, he does a lot for our people, and he's still going to continue on. So Derek Rope is going to run for chief of Israel. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you so much, Nate. It's great to see you, and you do such wonderful things for communities and showcasing our people. We really appreciate it.
Thank you, brother.
Keep it on, brother.
Right on, man. All right, you guys. Derek Rope there. He's was awesome. He was just walking by. I brought him, and he didn't want to come in, but got him in. I'm going to go through the comments here really quick. Derek Rope, the Trailblazer. Yes, he is. I'm going to get this one on here really quick. Last day to apply. Indigenous students can apply for this for free this October. In recognition of National Day for Truth and Reconciliation, the University of Regina is waiving the application fee for Indigenous students from the 1st to the 31st. So you actually got tonight. When you submit to declare, blah, blah, blah. You got to put the promo code right there, Indig OCT 2024. Thank you for that post, Everett Marshall. Anything else we want to put up there? There we go. If any communities want aesthetics courses delivered, nails and lashes, shoot me a message. Our company provides the education Indigenous women on First Nations in Canada. Let me know what your company is, Tisha. So we are still waiting here for the results. When you can say it's taken time, it is taken time. I'm glad you guys are all watching. If somebody could let me know how many are watching on Facebook and how many are watching on YouTube. We're live on both right now, so and then it's one of the things that I really pride of IOPS is when we're streaming, and then I'll see a lot of random posts on Snap or Instagram or Facebook of people just saying chilling watching the game or the powwow or event. I like that, you guys. Tag IOPS when you guys are doing that, eh? I don't know, it just makes you really feel like you're doing good. 230 on Facebook. Wow. Oh, wait.
Linda Johnson. Linda Johnson.
Oh, nothing yet.
Scum
There's a big clap in here, so I figured there was something going on, but nothing was going on. It was just getting us excited for nothing. I gotta turn this camera here. There we go. 228, Lance says. So whoever's on Facebook, how much are we watching? I think we got lots is watching right now. Let's see. Yeah, if you guys got companies or anything, 181 on YouTube and 231, so that's what, over 400 watching. Wow. Let's see. I'm going to post this for Gina. Beaded lanyards by Terry Daniels. Make the lanyards for you all. Please contact us on Facebook if you want to order. So go on her Facebook page. I'm guessing it's called Beaded Lanyards by Terry Daniels.
Guy's looking at me like he's Tyler.
Sim from watching from TC. Right on. Huh? Nope, you're good. Thank you. The Net Star Blanket, 188 on YouTube. So, yeah, I did a couple interviews with some Maori movie stars, I guess. That's pretty cool. You never know when you're live what's who you're going to meet or anything like that. So that was pretty cool. And the fact that they were from where I used to live in Rotorua. So, and they roll their R's. It's Maori. What about your awesome haunted maze? Yes, you guys, if you're in the North Battleford area, go to Eston's Place Haunted Maze. We are giving away $1,000 worth of prizes. I think it's $250 for first, 200, 175, 125, and 100. And then I'm giving away three $50 gift cards. So what's going to happen is if you go there, you got to pay for a ticket to get in. Then you get your picture taken, and then you go in. So, and then I'm going to post all those pictures on Facebook tonight on the Eston's page, Eston's Place, and then you guys vote, and then we'll give the winner away on Saturday. Watching from Round Lake, right on, Chance. Do you know Chance Bear? How Indian time, yeah, no doubt Indian time. So Cal took off, mingling. I swear, man, everyone knows Cal. Everyone knows Legs. It's awesome. It's awesome to have him part of IOPS here, It's just, it was meant for him what he does, when we live stream, him doing the play-by-play as well and emceeing. He's just a natural entertainer. So really enjoy having my brother Cal there help out. Someone is messing with my camera. So I'm going to have to tell.
We're just awaiting the arrival of our electoral officer, Milt Burns.
I think they're coming here.
Electoral officer.
I think they're ready to make the announcements.
We're just waiting for their arrival. They took the elevator, and the elevator took them to the 10th floor. They got off, and now they're wandering around on the 10th floor. Somebody pressed all the buttons.
We're gonna fix the camera here, you guys. As someone is moving it. Gonna go yell at them. Hey. But yeah, thank you. Yeah, you too, Colin Stonechild. Nice to see you too, bro. People no pointing with lips cheating. Frank is saying good commenting. Cal just burned out and left me here. I don't know where he is. No, it's no. Come back. Come back. Now go to the left. It's right behind that post. We're just gonna fix the camera here, you guys. I'm waiting for Cal here to come and take over the mic duties. I think he went to get some guests. Hold on, we're gonna fix the camera here a little bit. Give us a sec. Yeah, you're way off. Clarence Iron says we're live on CIPI radio. Watching all the way from Pachinak. Right on, boys. Great job.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I could have your attention, Will Burns and Marilyn Lewison.
Okay.
Podium mic, please.
All right.
Thank you
So
very
the
much, Mr. Speaker. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. These fine folks up here, I told them to come down here, that is your election staff. That's who took care of you all day today. I just wanted you to see them because I thank them from the bottom of my heart. It was a good job and well done. Thank you very much. Yeah, you're done. They either want to smoke or go to the bathroom. I'm going to give you the results of the first ballot today. For third vice, there was a total of 1,137 eligible votes. Number of ballots cast, 1,029. 4 spoiled or rejected. Belrose, Reginald, 133. Burns, Wally Rowland, 121. Gray Eyes, Orr and Murray, 54. Fabian Head, 507. Willis Jambier, 106. Haley Rose, 104. In our act, it states that if you're within 5% of the leader, there's another ballot. The difference between the two is 36.34%. I declare Fabian Head elected.
There you have it there, friends and relatives. Fabian Head of Red Earth with 507, majority of the vote, elected third vice chief.
137. Number of ballots spoiled or rejected, 0. Number of ballots cast, 1,029. Campbell Jocelyn, 125. Gamble Milton, 55. David Pratt, 849.
There you have it, your first vice chief. Of course, the incumbent, David Pratt,
David Pratt, your first vice chief.
first vice chief.
For the office of chief, first ballot, number of eligible voters, 1,137. Number of ballots cast, 1,029. Number of ballots spoiled or rejected, 6. Bear, Allison, Sarah, and Natasha, 258. Cameron, Robert, Bobby, Cameron, 765.
So no,
I declare Bobby Cameron chief of the FSIN.
no second ballot there, friends and relatives. So I guess the wait was worth it here.
It's been a pleasure. From the election
Chief
staff,
Bobby Cameron elected
we thank you from the
as
bottom of our
well.
hearts. Thank you very much.
Vice Chief David Pratt and newly elected Vice Chief Fabian Head here from Saskatoon FSIN elections. I'd like to thank everybody for joining in, chiming in, being patient with the results. They finished it up here in Saskatoon. Of course, everybody congratulating the elected people that we have here. And, you know, we're going to turn things to Nathan here for his thoughts on some of the results.
Well, I'm running back and forth trying to fix the camera. Hope you guys all got a good shot of that. Congratulations to Chief Bobby Cameron as well as Chief David Pratt and the now newly elected third vice chief Fabian Head. So,
No
out of
second
breath.
ballot after all that.
Yeah, so everyone's cheering on there. We'll go back to the thing there. You can see. Apologize with the camera. All of a sudden, man, when you're live, anything can happen. And the thing kind of started messing up, so I hope you guys got a good shot of it.
Well, the good news is the election is over, and now the chief and councilors can go and hand out all that good candy to the kids. They're probably waiting and probably just about time for that. So I guess we're signing off from Saskatoon. Nathan, final thoughts?
Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this first time here that IOPS was at the FSN elections. I hope we are invited back here for the future elections and events. It's always nice to see everyone there. Obviously, we had a big fan base watching, so we hope we did it right and kept it neutral and just, you know, good vibes and everything. So stay tuned, you guys. Tomorrow we're going to be live with the FSM powwow here in Saskatoon. Following that Monday, I'm going to be doing Moosomin elections, and other than that, first time, I loved it. It was good. It was fun. I enjoyed everything. And hi, you guys for tuning in. And Cal, always a pleasure here with my brother here. Minus we lost
Nathan lost a mic.
mic
but
here.
He owns the mics.
Yeah.
So no bad, no foul. We'll get some new ones. We'll be ready for tomorrow.
All right. So everyone in the comments, thank you for the kind words and everything. And yeah, we'll see you guys tomorrow at the next one. So as usual, anything you want to say before we close out?
No, I just want to thank everybody out there chiming in. Love the positivity, love the interaction, and we'll see you at the next one. IOPS.ca, guys. Crazy Legs and Nathan Arias signing off from Saskatoon FSIN Assembly.
Nice. See you at the next one.